Attorney, mediator, professor, guest speaker. What are we doing with Unbillable? I mean, that's the question I get more than anything else. I mean, I always talk about the most common legal question I get, but the most common question I get at all is, what are you doing on YouTube? What are you doing with Unbillable? So let's talk about it. I'm an attorney, right? It's like one of the most hated professions, let's be honest, right? It's like used car salesmen and attorneys down at the bottom of trusted people, and it really shouldn't be like that. There's really no reason for it to be like that. And so what I'm trying to do first and foremost is eliminate that kind of I hate lawyer attitude. Maybe we'll showcase a different side, some personality here, and you'll see that not all lawyers are to be hated. The idea being that we're gonna kind of tear down the formalities, right? Just showcase who I am. There's a lot of lawyers out there like me, really friendly, good people, kind-hearted. They might be afraid to showcase that on YouTube because they believe they have to keep a formal front up. They have to continue to act aloof and stay sort of, you know, unreachable in order to maintain that air of intelligence or that air of ability to help. And I just don't think that's true. So what I'm trying to do first and foremost is tear down the formal walls and showcase the fact that attorneys like myself are just regular people. Now the mediator piece kind of goes hand in hand with the lawyer, right? Lawyers represent parties when they're in disputes. Mediators act as neutrals trying to help parties resolve disputes. My goal as a mediator with Unbillable is to showcase that there is a process, the mediation process, for you to try to kind of formally negotiate your dispute to a conclusion. Not all disputes need a judge or an arbitrator to come down and impose a decision. You can actually use mediation and control the outcome. So the goal for Unbillable when it comes to being a mediator is to showcase the process, showcase this idea. Maybe if you're in a family law case or in a real estate dispute, you're gonna have to deal with mediation, and maybe some of these videos can help educate you on what to expect in a mediation, on what role the mediator plays. So again, it's just tearing down the formalities. It's just giving the information and those nuggets of wisdom that will help people feel comfortable in a maybe more entertaining and, you know, private format. Like you maybe can watch this in your bedroom or on your cell phone or somewhere in private. You don't need to ask a third party a question out loud in order to get some legal wisdom or information about, you know, whatever problem you're having or the mediation process itself. Now, guest speaker and university professor, I mean, those are like my moonlighting gigs, right? I mean, what I do for a living is I'm an attorney and I also mediate cases, but I moonlight, right? My side hustle to some degree is being a university professor. Make no mistake, I enjoy being a professor quite a bit. The students are awesome. It's great to get the feedback from younger people. And if anything, they probably have a better idea of what I'm doing on YouTube, on Instagram, on Facebook, on Snapchat, on all the social media platforms, maybe even better than I do, right? The younger generation is far more in touch with these social media platforms, but the younger generation is going to get older, so there's no reason not to be on there with them. As they get older and open their own businesses, hopefully they'll turn back to me because they're familiar with me on Instagram or on Facebook or Twitter even. Who knows, right? And so going back to the Unbillable, the actual vlog, as a university professor, the goal is to maybe talk about some interesting topics, some legal topics that I'm going to cover in class, and then the students can maybe go to Unbillable as like an augment or something to add to the classroom discussion, right? If you look at the episode on how to form a contract, I mean, that's something that I test on in my class. The three pieces to forming a contract: offer, acceptance, consideration. It's probably better explained in the Unbillable video, and you can go back and watch it over and over again. You can rewind it. You can take notes on it at your own pace. So I think the students can really find some value in it. And of course, as a guest speaker, this is just a way for me to showcase myself. When I spoke at West Shores Realty, I mean, I speak at brokerages, real estate brokerages, I don't want to say all the time, but pretty commonly, and it gives me a chance to showcase the things that we're doing, the guest speaking events that we go to. And so not only does it showcase what we are doing, potentially there's some people out there looking for guest speakers, and maybe they see what we bring to the table, the qualities that I bring as a guest speaker, and they might engage me for future guest speaking opportunities. So there's like it's a mutual beneficial relationship here, right? This is what I'm looking for. I can provide information and tear down formalities for you, and maybe at the same time kind of brand myself and showcase my own skill set so that people out there looking for this type of assistance will reach out to me and not be so intimidated to do so. And maybe you're not near me, maybe you're not anywhere close by to me. I know we're getting a ton of views from Texas, so maybe there's no chance for me to be your lawyer, but that's okay. That's okay too. Maybe I'm just tearing down formalities that will make it easier for you to reach out to someone in your jurisdiction for help. That's okay too. that is definitely okay too. The goal here is for it to be mutually beneficial. I enjoy making these episodes. I hope you enjoy watching them. So if you like this video, hit the like button. If you have a comment or something to share with me, be sure to put it in the comments below. If you want to help us spread the word, share this video. That would be awesome if you shared it. Help people be aware of Unbillable. And of course, if you want to keep up to date with me and my main man behind the lens, Mr. Bubba himself, be sure to subscribe. It would mean a lot to us. So with that, I look forward to seeing you, and I look forward to you seeing me on the next episode of Unbillable.